All right, everybody, welcome back. What is going on? Let's get into it today. We got the Raptors going up against the 1 seed Detroit Pistons in Detroit. Tough game for the Raptors here, but a win goes a very, very, very long way to helping them secure automatic playoff berth in the Eastern Conference. A win today goes a long way towards that top 6 seed. Raptors currently in the midst of a two-game win streak. Currently just one loss less than the Atlanta Hawks. One win less as well, but one down in the loss column, which is good. 1.5 games up on the 76ers as the 7th seed. And I think that is the only team that can catch us at this point. Big win against the Magic. We're 3 games above them. We're 3 games above the Heat. Albeit we got to play them twice still. We got 3.5 games on the Hornets. Feels like not every team can catch us here. But you got to keep winning. Got to keep solidifying your position here. And you do want to solidify your position as the 5th seed if you can. So a win here does go a very long way. Obviously, and tough against a Pistons team who the Raptors beat last time they faced each other. Differences for this game are, well, 2 big things. First of all, Cade Cunningham remains out for the Pistons as a result of an injury. So no Cade Cunningham today. Second of all, Detroit on the second night of a back-to-back, but not just any back-to-back. Yesterday, they lost an overtime game, so a bit of a grueling game. And they were in OKC, Oklahoma City. So they've made quite the journey overnight to be here for the Raptors game today. So there's a bit of an edge in the Raptors' favor there. The extra rest, the traveling for the Pistons. Raptors got a good night's sleep. The Pistons probably got in after that game 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. That's tough to overcome. So the Raptors got to make use of that. See if they can win. Even still, the Pistons are slightly favored, which, look, the better team. It makes sense. Raptors are also missing some players today. Manuel quickly is out for this one, as is Jamison Battle. Good news, Colin Murray-Boyles is available. He was questionable. And Brandon Ingram is available. He was questionable. So at least we got those two back, or those two available. Let's see what we can do today. Sorry, I just a light on in here. I got to turn off. 1 sec. But, man, I missed a couple streams in a row. I apologize for that. Just stuff comes up. Unfortunately, there is another game I'm missing this week for sure on Friday as the Raptors will be playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. That just Good Friday, some family stuff has come up. And unfortunately, Sunday, some stuff has been thrown at me that might interfere with the Raptors game against the Celtics. So I apologize for that. I will be available for the rest of the regular season. But stuff getting sprung on me, so apologize for that. But hey, I'm here today. I'm here tomorrow. Videos are coming out on the channel. Channel's doing well. We had a good month of March. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content, and hopefully you can forgive me for missing some of the streams today. Anyways, let's open up the chat. Oh, the video today is actually doing quite well too, so thank you for that. Yeah, damn. People are enjoying the videos. I appreciate you guys. Let's say what's up to the people in the chat. We've got, first of all, Nick Killer, Thomas Perry sending in the 28-month membership. Thank you so much for the 28 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support over the years on the channel, Thomas Perry. Appreciate that a lot. We've also got today David W., Adam H., KK Braun, Ray from the 3, and MJ joining us. Is BI available? Yes, Brandon Ingram is playing today. He was questionable, but he is in. Big boost for the Raptors. I imagine he's starting. I will just double check that. He is. I mean, yes, he is starting. We got Scotty Barnes at the point, Jacoby Walter at the 2, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, and Jakob Poeltl in the starting 5. So no Manuel Quickley still, but as I spoke about in the video I dropped today, Scotty Barnes has been fantastic at point guard for the Raptors. So hopefully he can keep that here for today. Yep. All right, let's see what people are saying here. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for joining me, Adam. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I've missed so many. I've missed too many this season for my liking. Just stuff has been sprung on me, unfortunately. Good, it's not like bad things. Just stuff's interfering with the streams. Sadly, I'm busy. Anyways. Thoughts on the Magic game. So I actually got home right before the 31-0 run started. So this was a game I did watch pretty much from my couch. I say I don't do that, but I wasn't back in time to stream. Managed to get back to watch like pretty much the entire game. I saw the good parts. Well, first of all, obviously, like, what a game by the Raptors. That was spectacular all over the place. Holy shit. How bad did the Orlando Magic look? How bad did Scotty Barnes? How bad did Paolo Banchero look? Oh my God! This is y'all star player Orlando. I'm gonna try to warn you guys about Banchero for a couple of years now. I've been trying to tell you guys. Maybe he's not as good as people make it out to be. Obviously, it's just one game, but man, he was awful in that game. Wow, 31-0 run, which is the largest point streak, I guess we'll call it. Unanswered points, largest run in NBA history. 31-0. Crazy. They win by 52. I was nervous going to the game. Like, man, we're down Ingram, we're down quickly. We're playing Orlando. I know they've been not great lately, but I don't know, man. This could be a tough one. This could shake the standings up. And then we come out and do that. Wow. That was a lot of fun watching that game. It was also nice. I haven't sat on the couch and watched the Raptors game in a while. That was kind of enjoyable too. Just absorbing the game. You know what I'm saying? Nice little switch up. As much as I miss doing the stream. Is Jalen Duren playing? Jalen Duren is active as far as I have seen. I'll just double check that for you guys. 38. Yes, highest streak since tracking play-by-play tracking began for this in like 90. They say 98. It's around there. I don't know if it's quite 98. Anyways, largest it's ever been tracked. Just absurd. Absolutely. Aaron Detroit was out yesterday, then decided to go crazy on the Raps. What? Oh, Aaron Detroit was out yesterday. Well, did have to still go through the traveling, which was tough. So, hopefully here today. Just double checking on Duren. He is starting. So, yes, he is. Anyways, moving through the chat. We got a super chat coming in from Thomas Perry. So not able to send regular chats. All good, though. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know what it is. Unfortunately, Thomas Perry has... The account is just not allowed to comment on the streams for some reason. It just doesn't come through. I have no idea why. I haven't hid them, banned them, anything. So I'm not sure why that's the case. I wonder if I... Let's see. All right, try setting a chat now. I've upgraded your privileges in the channel. Let's see if this works. Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, it worked. So just the idea just came to me. Just make Thomas Perry a moderator and see if the chat would come through. And indeed, it's coming through there. That never occurred to me to try. It's working. Let's see if I remove as moderator, if it will now adjust and still work. And so test it out now. If it's like back to normal now. If I don't see anything for a couple minutes, I'll just make you a chat moderator. And you know what? If I'll have to trust you with the powers being wielded, essentially. I'll give it. Probably best is by now, but I'll give it a minute. But if not, I'll leave you as a chat moderator. If there's a bot, you can hide them from me. You don't have to do anything though. I don't need you to do anything. Just allows the presence to appear in the chat once again, which would be which is what we're trying to do here. All right, I don't see anything. Let's add as a moderator again. All right. Well, back to moderator. Let's see if it works again. See if we can send them in. But thank you for the super chat, regardless. I really appreciate that. And thank you for still watching despite the chat issues. Let's see if we've found a workaround for this. All right. Moderation it is. We'll go with that. Just great power comes great responsibility. We'll run with that. 50-point win for Raptors team. Yeah, what a just really, really fun game. Mamu Shalou could be an all-star. Well, no, but he is good, and he had a great game against the Magic, which we're very happy about. I plan to go to any Jays games. Yes, I will be going on April 11th. They are playing the Twins. I'll be there. I'll also be at other games here and there. If I got a night off, might dabble with some last-minute tickets, see if I can get in super cheap. I think it'll be great. Hey, I don't need him to do any moderation, but like if it works, it works. Just now, you're able to chat as you used to. So we'll move like that. Still confused as to why it was an issue, where like I didn't do anything to stop you from being able to chat. Just strange, but it occurred to me just now to try this out. On the inbound, Walter to the rim. The game has begun. I'm gonna get the scoreboard up for you guys. Should be good. Just 1 second behind me. All right, it's like a second behind me. That's okay. Like less than a second. Ingram in the corner to Barrett for three. Doesn't go. Pistons got the game started with a 2. We have the Jays on as well tonight. I've got them on my phone down here. So you see me looking down here. It's because I got the Blue Jays on. It's Max Scherzer on the mound for the Jays, who are quite thin at starting pitcher after some injuries. So hopefully they can weather that storm early on in the season. Well, glad we've got it sorted. We found it fixed, Thomas Barrett. We got you back now. Going to the Dodgers again on Monday. I was looking at Dodgers tickets. They were a little bit out of the range of prices I wish to pay for the Jays. Not that I disrespect them. I respect them a lot. But, like, you know, a lot of people are excited to see the Dodgers. It is what it is. I'll miss that. I'm going to 11th. I'll be at more. I will be at more. I can walk to the ballpark, so I'm happy to go to games. Raptors yet to score here. 10:22 left in the first quarter. Hey, man. Moderate. You got the power to remove people from the chat. Like, can't just be wielding that to anybody. Just watch Captain America Winter Soldier. How do you feel about it? I quite like the Winter Soldier. I think that's I was gonna say one of the better movies in the MCU. It's probably close to the like middle of the pack, but like upper middle of the pack for MCU movies. Actually, with the more movies that have come out lately, it's got to be like definitely got to be upper middle. Walter for 3 to get us started, and he cannot finish. 2 minutes on the bucket for the Raptors. Yeah, I like The Winter Soldier. I do like that movie. 0 of 5 from the field for the Raptors here to start this game. Plenty of time. But just a bit of a rough start here. Robinson for 3, and he's fouled in the 3-point attempt. He's going to go to the line and try and extend this slender 2-0 lead. I don't know if you guys live in Toronto, but if you do, it is absolutely pouring outside right now. I got a couple of friends at the Canada-Tunisia game that is currently should be taking place at Beal Field, but it's been delayed because of the weather. It is pouring and there is lightning and thunder out. It is crazy. Oh no. Apple Express Courier here. We are 10 minutes your delivery the next 10 minutes. Oh no. I'm going to miss it. Who falls for this shit, man? Now listen, my channel just over a year ago, it got hacked. Right? If anyone remembers that. But I didn't fall for no stupid shit like that. I promise you. It's really crazy. Yeah, it is bad outside. I was going to walk my dog before the stream started. And then I was kind of like, she's sleeping. And I was like, maybe she can hold it till later. Because this is, she's not going to like it. My dog hates the rain. She is not going to like it out there. So if she comes in and decides we got to go out, then I may have to dip out during the game. But I decided to risk it. I think it'll be okay. Anyways, 4-0 for the Pistons. Raptors at the line right now. First free throw missed by Pirtle. He's coming up for the second one here. Pirtle makes the second. Make sure you guys, if you haven't yet, make sure this week you check out the video that dropped today. Talk about Scotty Barnes and him at point guard, how good it's been. If the Raptors should pursue with this for the long term. Not right now, after this game's done, of course. We'll have another video coming out on either Thursday or Friday. I think it'll just be the 2 for this week because it's a pretty busy week for me. Entry pass to Barrett. Can't quite hold it and out of bounds. So Raptors still without a field goal 3 minutes into the game. Another foul against Pistons, so Raptors back to the line with Barrett. Hopefully this time we can get 2 of 2, and still without a field goal, though. And Barrett misses the second after making the first. Thompson to Duran at the rim, and he's fouled by Pirtle and 1. So Pistons back to the free throw line, looking to make it 7-2. Low-scoring game right now. Low-scoring game right now. Lots of time for this to pick up, but low-scoring game right now. Blue Jays tied 0-0 here. They got spanked yesterday. Look, I want this guy to do well, and I feel bad, but we got to do something about Brendan Little, man. We cannot keep trotting this man out to pitch in the MLB, can we? Hoffman is bad enough. I don't want to do another year of Hoffman, but my God, I really can't do another year of Brendan Little. Good grief. Just awful. Played 2 games. Just awful in his games this season. And people said, you can't put him in a high leverage spot. We put him in a low leverage spot yesterday. He was still shit. Anyways, Blue Jays watch-alongs coming soon on the channel. Probably not. Definitely not until the NBA regular season is over, but definitely in the offseason. I will be doing a 999 stream as well. That's just got to happen. At work, we're doing one, so I'm going to have to like attempt it twice in somewhat close proximity. I'm getting a lot of spam calls today. I've gotten like 3 spam texts. I've gotten like 2 spam calls in the last hour. What the hell is going on here? I'm excited the Jays company I work for is the official chip sponsor this year. Well, enjoy that. Damn. Should be some good seats coming your way. Enjoy. Covered Bridge potato chips. I'll have to check them out. Are they good? Are you good? Ingram in the corner to Scotty Barnes for 3. Raptors still do not have a field goal made today. Duran to the rack, going through some contact and finishing. It is 9-3. And now I'm not like worried or anything, but now like I'm a little flustered. Let's get going here, man. Let's get a bucket. Walter, up fake, spinning. Past Jenkins to Barnes. He's getting to the rim, missing in tight. It's batted out for a Pistons ball. And the woes continue to start the game. Oh, shit. There is a dude here with actual mail. Fuck. One sec, guys. I got mail. Still haven't scored. There actually was mail. Wasn't a spam call this time. But 10 minutes after you get a spam text saying we have some mail for you from Apple. It's not from Apple. You kind of get put on, your radar is up on the scam stuff. So, got the mail. Glad he was waiting a sec. And the weather is awful. I feel bad that the guy's delivering mail, so thank you to that guy. Unfortunately, stepping outside has woken up my dog, which has increased the possibility of her having to go out. You do not want to go out in there, Juno. I promise. The good news on this mail, yeah, you know what? 8:26 p.m. is a weird time to deliver my mail, isn't it? But you know what? It's okay. I'm home. I got it. It's actually Raptors stuff, so this is actually pretty good timing. So I'll preface this by saying I am a very large hater of the Fanatics brand. I intend on buying a lot of fake jerseys moving forward because I do not want to give that company money for the shit products they're offering. Do not like Fanatics. That being said, they had like an 80% off sale going on, up to 80% off sale going on last week. And I decided to get some gifts in advance of some occasions coming up. And I was a little bit off of the minimum to not pay shipping. So I'm like, okay, I'll do a little bit of looking for myself. And I found a couple of Raptors hats that were like, one of them was $12, one of them was like $13. So I bought both. And I'm going to make sure my address isn't displayed here. I bought both. And now I'm going to open them. 11-3 Pistons, by the way. Inbound, inside for Ingram. Can we get a field goal? We cannot. Ingram is... Wow, Okay, now it is becoming a problem. We do not have a field goal. And it is the 6:40 mark of the first quarter. Hey, you know, this is not for you. So when BI isn't playing, we break NBA history. But when he is playing, we dog shit. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think we should just cut Ingram and play the rest of the season without him because we'd be better. I mean, part of it is, you're playing the Pistons tonight and not the Magic. And sometimes crazy shit happens, man. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, couple of good ones here. So first of all, I don't love this as much in person as I did online. I got this red one. I love the shape of it. 970, stretch snap. Should I model it? We got to go down to like the last two buttons for my big fucking dome. Oh no, I could probably do 3. I like it. It looks pretty good. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. We still don't have a bucket. That's pretty nice. I don't love the rope here, actually. I might cut it off. I should be able to cut it off. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it. I don't love the rope. Considering we haven't had a field goal yet, only down by 10 is pretty good. I'm going to take all the stickers off, too. I love the shape of the 970 from New Era. So this was like $12, so I'm pretty happy with that. This one I think was 13, and same style I think. Oh no, it's actually different. We have the 40. This is 47 brand. We have the 47 brand hitch. It is the Raptors hat with the where's the logo with the Carhartt collab. I am a big Carhartt fan. I'm sure you've seen me wear the shirts before, and now I have a hat to go. I have another one of these, but I love this shape a lot more than the other one I have, so I'm gonna get rid of my other one. Try to sell it on Facebook Marketplace for like $20, and then this will have made me buying this hat will have made me $7 essentially. That one's also pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Little unboxing for y'all. This is nice. I like this one. I like both. I'm just not a fan of the rope here. I'm worried if I cut it, the stitching will kind of be exposed. Do we get a field goal? I can definitely cut it. I'm just scared the stitching will be off. There's gonna be a hole here. It'll look weird. So I don't know. Maybe it won't be worth it. Yeah. Let me see. You know, I think it's worth a shot. It looks way nicer without the rope. All right, back to the line. We're in the bonus. I mean, that's good. And part of the reason I guess we haven't hit a field goal is that we're getting fouled a lot too. Anyway, I like the hats. This one in particular is very nice. All right, sorry. Well, not sorry. I mean, it's Raptors gear at least. So yeah, $25 for these two hats. I'm pretty satisfied. That Raptors get a steal. Barrett lays it in. There we go. We gotta. And when you get your hats, listen, you do you. You like the stickers? You like the stickers. Me? No. For how bad we've been on offense start the game, it's pretty good that we're only down by 6 right now. It's a nice sticker. It's a bit tight strap, but it's gonna be too loose in the other strap. Yeah, too loose. All right, let's toss this one on. I am satisfied. Goes nice with the, it goes okay with the gold. I suppose. All right. Locked back in. 16-9. Ingram turnaround jumper is good. Raptors in this one. 5-point game. Maybe we shouldn't cut him. I need some fine scissors. Anyways, worry about that later. I can't do it right now. I'm obsessive over it. Orange. This is. It's more like it's more like a brown. It's like oh my God. Whoo! Colin Murray Boyles just fucking threw down. Damn. That was crazy dunk. No, this is like a khaki color, like construction gear. It's the Carhartt brand. Stolen Valor wearing construction company gear, but I think it's nice. Wow, that's CMB dunk. I gotta see that shit back, man. Ingram just got fouled. Run that back. Run that back. What's happened here? Springer's got first and second full count here. Murray. Oh my God, Murray almost threw right down on top of Herter. Get out of the way, man. You're too small for CMB. Wow. Might be the lowest scoring quarter in the history of the NBA. I don't think so. This isn't even the lowest scoring quarter in... If the quarter ended right now, this wouldn't even be the lowest scoring quarter the Raptors have had all season. They've had a 13-point fourth quarter this season. The lighting's all off now because the hat. Maybe I can't remember doing that lately. I don't know why. Like, the color just kind of explodes. It's white. You should get a matching Cart jacket with some matching Timberlands. I got some black Tims. Those are the winter wear. I do not have a... I have kind of always wanted a Carhartt jacket of this color. I've never actually found one that's appropriately priced that fits me. That in a position where I want to spend. So I'll look for something. Kensington's got to have something like that, but not right now. 3-ball there is good for a Sasser. But yes, I do like the hat. We'll go nice with the denim jacket I have. CMB wrestles down an offensive rebound, but then the pass nearly turned over. Shed has it, though. Swings it in the corner to Ingram. Up fake. Defended well. Okay, 2 seconds. Ingram's going to have to shoot it. Was he just unaware of the shot clock? What the hell is that? He's just 2 seconds. He's putting the ball on the deck trying to dribble. Fucking shoot it. No? All right. What do we do with this, guys? So I don't know if I can show it as well. So there's like a little rope there. What is that? Did you guys see that line go? What was that? It's like I can feel it. It's only in like a little bit. There's a bit of stitching here. Oh, there's a bit of... No, I think it's just a mistake. That's not supposed to be there. How aggressively would this be sewn in? Is it that bad? It kind of is that bad. It'd just be so much better without. It would just be so much better without the rope. What is that line? Are you guys seeing that? Maybe it's a stitching on this side, in which case that would be a problem. Could be tucked into this stitching out here. See that? Right there. In that case, that's not coming out, really. I don't want it like just kind of poking out a little bit because that'll look even worse. All right. I'll decide later. There for now. It's still fine. If I have to keep the road, it's fine. But just prefer without it. Delicate, rip it out. I want to ruin it, though. Like, I didn't pay much for it, but it is nice regardless. This is the pick of the bunch, though. This was a good buy. Thracia's schedule rested away. Oof, Raptors in a good spot there, man. We gotta stay. We gotta stay top 5. We gotta do it. Oh shit! Jays just scored. Sanchez, did he get walked? Nope. Sanchez with a nice base hit to bring in Varsho. Well, the base is loaded. 1-0 Blue Jays. Base is still loaded. 1-0 Jays. That's about a second. Wow. Vladdy up to the plate with the bases loaded, y'all. 1 out. Vladdy at the plate. Bases loaded. That's the guy you want. Yeah. Doug Robinson for 3 for the Pistons. They lead by 8 now. Murray Boyles lays it in. Nice pass there. Still mad about games. I am still very upset about it, but I'm trying to get past it. It's I will never get over it, but I will try to continue to enjoy baseball. Levert dumps it off to Sasser in the paint, and he's able to put it in. Pistons back up by 8 points. 1:52 to go in the first here. Raptors turn it over. Sasser to Duran. Sorry, not Duran. That's Paul Reed. Now Herter. Pistons work around the perimeter. Ron Hall in mid-range doesn't go. Rebound for Lawson. Rewarded with, after a great game to Magic, he's rewarded here with some more game time. Good to see. End of the Raptors bench. Doing a lot for that one. Bases. Sorry, full count for Vladdy. That was definitely in the zone. Vladdy tried to bait the ump into a ball by throwing his bat back to the dugout, but that was a strike. I think. Yeah, that caught the corner. He could challenge, but he did not. Barnes. Lovely feed there to CMB. All right, full count for Vladdy. Shed at the line for the Raps. Misses the first free throw. We have been awful on free throws today, haven't we? And bases loaded walk. RBI walk for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2-0 Blue Jays. Shed at the line for the second. Shed at the line makes the next free throw. We are... What are we from the line? Are we 4 of 8 from the line? So it's Okamoto up to the plate now. The base is loaded, 1 out. Same situation. CMB with a steal on Levert. Finds Shed. No look pass to Barrett. Misses the layup. Murray Boyles misses the dunk putback. Misses the putback again. Misses the putback again and again. Here's it again. 4 missed fucking putbacks for CMB. Barrett in the corner, please. Misses the 3. Oh, no. It bounces up and rattles in. Because, of course. All right. It turned into a 3. What the fuck was it? Murray Boyles missed 4 buckets there. His field goal percentage is going to be fucking cooked tonight because of that one play. But he did get 5 offensive rebounds there, so that's going to boost the numbers a little bit. And then, Barrett hit the 3. And the shot clock for the Pistons. Jumper is good for Levert, 26-20. Shed Driving. Layup off the glass. Does not go. End of the first. Raptors, all things considered, could have been a lot worse. It's 26-20. Damn, Okamoto wasted a challenge on the ABS. I missed it. How many offensive rebounds does CMB have? 4. I threw it at 5 there. Anyways, no, he's 2 of 4. I don't think that's quite accurate, but okay. We'll go with the NBA tracking. RJ Barrett made the 3. That's his first 3 of the night. He's got 10 points for the Raptors. He's 5 of 6 from the line. So the Raptors are actually 9 of 12 from the line. I thought they had missed more and made less. I am off base. The hats had me a little bit out of it for a sec. They are nice hats. What is that? What is that line that keeps going up? Is anyone else saying that? Let me pull it up. One sec. Let me find this. Sorry, I'm looking at my stream right now. It appears as though you guys cannot see. It appears as though you guys cannot see the line I am describing. Okay, so we'll move on from that. How could I best describe it? It's as if the same image, just did it again, about one frame to the side is kind of coming up from the bottom up. It just kind of looks like a bit of a glitch effect. Anyways, it's not disrupting the stream, so we'll move on. We'll move, but it's kind of weird that that's happening. I want to. Tosberry said didn't see it. Ali says they saw it. I didn't see it when I looked back on it, but whatever. Anyways, 26-20 for the Pistons. Raptors god-awful start to the game. They're 5 of 21 from the field, yet still only down by 6. So we will move. Yeah, it is like the VHS tapes. It's happening again. It's doing it again. I kind of was following it in my hand there. I really don't understand what's happening, but again, it's not going to ruin the stream, so we're going to move on. Herter to Duran, turned over. Barnes has it on the break. Nice no-look pass to Pirtle, laying it in. Wow, that was filthy. I gotta say, that Magic game, what was like the only negative I have for the game was that even amidst the injuries and just handing out play time at a 52-point win, holy shit, did Grady Dick look awful. I'm not gonna say it's cooked because I have belief that an off season of work could help him, but wow, like. Everybody we put on the floor was way better than he was. He was truly awful. It's kind of concerning, you know. RJ missed 3, Pirtle offensive rebound. He's a young player, off season under his belt, working on the 3 ball, hopefully getting some confidence back. Maybe there's something we can salvage there, but good grief. You can't keep defending it. It's hard to keep defending it. Rather, you can keep defending, but it's hard to keep doing it. Barnes off the Pirtle screen at the elbow, found room for 2, went for it, way off the mark, batted out of bounds for looked like a Raptors ball. They call it Pistons ball. Okay, I don't think that was the correct call. Jay's not really able to capitalize as much as they could have with the bases loaded, but they get 2 runs out of it, so we'll take it. LeVert step back 3. Crossover on Scotty Barnes. Ooh, not a great look there, but 31-22. Barnes not at the races here. Currently 0 of 3 from the field, minus 12 in this game. Hopefully he can get going here. When is Fultz due for another extension? Should be Thursday. I believe he signed on Monday last week. He signed ahead of the Jazz game, I think, because that was Monday. Yeah, so 10 days I think will be on Thursday. So I think he's good for this back-to-back, and the Raptors have to make a decision. They want to go another 10 days, which I figure, like, why not, right? Raps better go get Jaden Ivey. What we're missing from the Jaden Ivey situation is that he's been bad for like 3 years now. It's not like, listen. In the NBA, we've got some people who have done abhorrent things who are in the league still. Even ones that are not that good. If he had any semblance of ability, he'd still be in the league. Obviously, the antics online for Jaden Ivey are the reason that pushed him over the line to cut him. But I think there could have been a case the Bulls would have been looking to cut him anyways, and this was kind of the excuse to do it. Because he's been bad for a while, man. The injury kind of cooked him, but he's been bad for a while. Is he worse than is he better than Markelle Fultz? It's possible. But I mean, I feel also okay with not having Jaden Ivey on the team after the online antics. It's not really the bad PR is not something that I'd like the organization to represent, first of all. And second of all, even if you want to treat it like a business, like, you can. The bad PR, I don't think outweighs the player's ability, If he was good, he'd still be in the league. I'll say that. I would not take him over Shed. The conversation would be over Fultz. I would not take him over Shed. That's not really a debate. Out of the timeout, Raptors miss, get the rebound, turn it over. Here comes Holland in the corner. LeVert hit one right before the timeout. Alexa go to Duran inside. Pirtle ties him up. It'll be a jump ball. Excellent defense by Yak. Raptors down by 9 here. Need to stay in the game here. Need to stay in the game. Pistons, second night back-to-back. Hopefully they kind of fade as the game goes. We got to be up for this one here. If there's any chance we win this. Of course. By the way, the Rockies hit a home run here. Of course the Raptors still win this. Why not? 4 non-shooters in the court. I disagree. Walter Mamu can definitely shoot. This is very bad. I don't know about very bad. We've seen worse from this team this month. Last day of the month, by the way. Make sure you pay your rent tomorrow. Jay's out of the inning. Still up by 1. RJ with the N1. He's been doing well inside. The basketball, the goals, put the ball in the hoop. The goal is to win, actually. That's what I prefer to do. If I win 2-0, that's cool with me. And Shed is... I think Shed offers more with the defense and the playmaking. Jaden Ivey's been shit for 3 years. Barrett at the line makes the free throw. Shed has had a rough March, but he's been quite good this season. Let me see the extent of Jaden Ivey's bad statistics. Yeah, like pretty inefficient guy who can't play defense. And true shooting's actually quite up. Playmaking's bad. Speed is cooked. I don't know. You could definitely make a case for Ivy over Fultz, but I don't think the bad PR is worth it, to be honest. What did Ivy do wrong? He made comments that did not align with the values of the Chicago Bulls, and they decided to part ways with him based on that and his lack of ability in basketball. But that pushed him over the edge. Comments he made also do not align with my personal values. So I don't care to have that player representing the team I'm a fan of. That's what I think. Raptors will do whatever they think is best. Barrett to Mamu. Raptors within 4 here. Jakob has it stolen away by Ivy. Duran into the paint. Euro step. And a 6-point game. I mean, they're in this game. I think everyone's getting a little too worked up about this. Played a good team. Even down K. This is a good team. We're in this game. Despite some issues scoring. God, we got to start turning the ball over. Walter wins it back, though. Finds Mamu for 3. Way off. Oof, he was wide open there. Barrett to Mamu. Cuts to the rim and finishes. Nice offensive rebound by Pirtle, making it work. Raptors getting the possessions here. They just gotta tighten it up, man. What is the possession balance here? 9 offensive rebounds to 1 in this game. That, granted, quite a few of those came on one single possession for Murray Boyles, who kept missing. But we forced more turnovers. We're +8. We're +2 in turnovers, so -2 in turnovers. We're +8 in offensive rebounds, and we're down here. And the reason we're down is we're 10 of 31 from the field. So got to get the shots to start falling. If we can make that change, we're going to win this game, man, because they're 59% from the field right now. Raptors are a horrible shooting team. We know. But hopefully they can connect on a few of these. RJ is doing the heavy lifting tonight. 13 points for him. 6 of 7 from the line. 3 of 7 from the field. Barnes still struggling here. 0 of 4. And it's tough. It's a physical team. Barnes, the way he scores is the physicality. This is kind of... So if you guys watched the video I dropped today, if you didn't, think about it. But in the video I discussed, and I know it's just like 13 minutes of game time, but where there are issues for Barnes as a point guard, for me, is just the lack of pull-up threat and spacing out of the point guard position. Just... I think limits him more there than it would in a forward position where I think he's more effective, which is why I personally am not bought into like a long-term Scotty Barnes the point guard. But it doesn't mean he's bad. I mean, still a very good point guard. Just we still need to get a bit more out of him for today. But good Lord, Bobby Webster, please locate us some shooters in the offseason. You know, I'm all for drafting talent over fit, but man, it'd be really nice to get some floor spacing into the team. Granted, they've lately, they've tried to do that in drafts. Walter's working out right now. Grady Dick is not working out right now, but they've tried to bring in some shooters. Barnes 6.9 point per Instagram. Hey, I literally have a screenshot of that in the video I've dropped today. I'm aware. But I said what I said. Check out the video. Oops. Can never have too much shooting, man. Let's go at Yegor Dioman. From what I've seen, he doesn't hesitate to shoot. I don't know how efficient he's been this year. But he's young. He's young. Raptors get the stop out of the timeout. Get the rebound as well with Mamu. And they're going to slow it down here. Walter to Shed. We've got Shed, Walter, Mamu, Barrett, who's on the ball, and Pirtle. Double comes. Barrett throws it off Duran's foot. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. 13 on the shot clock. AJ Lawson checking in. I mean, it's over. Jameson Battle is hurt. And Grady Dick still can't get in rotation. Emmanuel Quickly and James Ballard both hurt. And Grady Dick's still out of rotation. It's... unfortunately, the season, his season's over. I think, from an impact standpoint, they're no longer going to go to him. Lawson had one game. He had one game of an opportunity to prove that he's worthy of these minutes, and he seized it. He took it. Grady Dick had all season and still hasn't been able to prove he's worthy of minutes. Like you can't keep handing out the charity minutes, you know. Jenkins for 3 for the Pistons. He's got it. 38-31. Raptors 5 in an elimination game and losing. They needed Lawson. Well, we need him here. The NBA team is more important. We needed him here. He's getting. It's not like he's up just to fucking rot on the bench. He's getting meaningful minutes here. Shed driving off the glass. It's in. Nice cut there by Jamal. Entry pass to Tobias Harris. That's bad defense. Come on. 7-point game. God, I'm hungry. Shed to Ingram. Working on Duran. Back out to Shed. Back in for Ingram. Top of the key. Getting to a spot in mid-range. Turning around and hitting the jumper. I'm not sure. Luke Kennard. What's he up to these days, man? Is he still good? Preferably a shooter who's not a complete and utter negative on defense. You know? If you guys are enjoying, make sure you hit the like button. It does help support the channel. It does help us appear on more YouTube recommended pages. That's the big one. If you're new to the channel, we've got a lot of new subs coming in tonight. I really appreciate that, guys. But if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do 2 to 3 videos a week right now. I put a lot of work into them, talking about the Raptors, the NBA. And I do watch-alongs for as many Raptors games as I can. In fact, I will be back live tomorrow for the Raptors game. Is it the Kings tomorrow? I think it might be. Jenkins... Tough shot at the rim, doesn't go. Rebound by Walter. Batted to Jenkins, though. Not enough Raptors players converge, so second chance possession here for the Pistons. Ivy has it. Not Ivy, sorry. Ha! Reed has it. That's funny. Want to see both teams fully healthy and there. Well, we don't have that today, so we have what we have. Inbound from Jenkins will go to Paul Reed. Paul Reed was like, and Maddie's actually talking about right now. Paul Reed was like insane against us earlier in the season. Donovan Clingan. I don't think the Trailblazers are trading Donovan Clingan right now. I want shooting, man. I want shooting. Shed. Taking the 3 doesn't go. I was told always take Ingram first quarter under. I've learned my lesson. What if his first quarter over under was 0.5? Would you take it then? Numbers change every week, you know? Every game they change. Everything's a game-to-game scenario. There's no blanket strategy. Shed to Lawson for 3. Bang! And 1. A.J. Lawson heading to the line for a potential 4-point play and to make it a 3-point game if he can hit. Shout out A.J., man. Has had to work for this opportunity in the league, and he is using it right now. And, hey, ahead of playoffs, if we can get to the playoffs, you know, if you need an injection of scoring off the bench, does Darko look at A.J.? I don't know. And he makes the free throw as well. Definitely comfortable giving A.J. Lawson the Grady Dick minutes right now. This is very impressive from A.J. in the last game and a half that he's played here. So roll with it while you got it. You need the wins right now. And playing good defense here on Thompson. Reed in for Tobias Harris. Kick out to Thompson. Back to Harris. Barnes defending. Nearly getting the steal. 1 on the shot clock. Harris has to hoist it up. Off the mark. A.J. Lawson hauling in the rebound. And off go the Raptors again. 42-39. Ingram stopping in mid-range. Getting to a spot. And putting it within 1. The Raptors, after their rough start from the field, are right here in the game, down 1. And it's been some good offensive late, but a lot of good defense. Extra possessions generated, and offensive rebounding that's helped. And then Robinson opens it back up to 4. Lead pass, full court to CMB. What a feed. And CMB lays it in. Grady is salary dump next trade deadline. I, unfortunately, at the moment, concur with that, Steve Stevens. Wow, that's shit defending, man. Who messed up there? Barnes comes in for the double. I don't know if Lawson needs to switch. The way Barnes reacted and the way Darko reacted, it looks as though Lawson missed his assignment there on defense. So that's an easy 2 for the Pistons. That should not have happened. Let's see if we can get it back here with Barnes attacking the rim, going to the rim, and he's fouled on the way up. I wanted Markelle Fultz to be good so badly. Unfortunately, it just doesn't look like he's got the stuff to compete for NBA minutes anymore. Sad story. That's got to go down as one of the biggest busts in NBA history, but I don't know, man. I think it might be over here. I mean, it's entirely possible that he gets another 10-day just to help us. You know, he's already been here. He's learning the system, and quickly still out. But I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for Markelle Fultz from an NBA perspective. The Kings didn't want him last year. He was there. Didn't play much. Didn't re-sign him. No team signed him until March this year, and that was us in a 10-day. Not sure what the future holds. Maybe he's got a future in Europe. I don't know. It's a curious case. So from my research that I did for the video I spoke about him, wow, miss alley-oop there for Thompson. For the video I spoke about him last week, apparently he had an issue, an injury issue that caused essentially nerve issues, where he wasn't able to replicate his form from college because he's physically incapable of moving like that. You know, it's a nerve thing that affects like your neck, your upper arm, your back, your shoulder, apparently. But I've also seen that maybe that was made up because he had the yips and he just wasn't shooting properly anymore. There's just like a mental blockade that's not allowing you to do what your mind is telling your body to do something, but for some reason the mental block is not allowing you to do that type thing. Not sure. Yeah, Detroit, I mean, a steady stream of threes is just making it tough for us to keep up here with our very heavy diet of twos. They're 6 of 11 from 3. We are 2 of 12. 38% from the field for the Raptors. They are being saved by extra possessions here. Could have been the Sixers coaching staff that was a problem. Could have been the pressure getting to him of playing in a tough city to play in and tough fan base to play for, and a lot of weight and stress on you as a first overall pick. Could have been in conjunction with injury. I don't know, but it's a strange situation. It's a strange situation. Was just now one. Hello Raptor. I don't know how you know the NBA works, but it's entirely possible that over a 3-possession stretch where the other team has the ball twice and you have it once, they score on both possessions and you don't. That's going to happen a lot during every game that is played in the league for the rest of eternity. It's going to happen. You're gonna allow a little 5-0 run from time to time. I wish we were good enough that the other team scored 0 points a game, but that's not how it works. I mean, now I'm with you. 7-0 run, my God. Sell the franchise. I mean, imagine something crazy like a 31-0 run happening. Now that would be crazy. No team has done that, right? And if any team were to be able to execute a 31-0 run, they must be pretty damn good at basketball. (52-44) though, down by 8. Let's in seriousness. Let's get back in this. Barnes pass barely gets to Pirtle. He drives and kicks to Shed. I don't love that. Ingram out for 3, missing, and here come the Pistons again. Harris to Robinson. Barnes with a steal. Out to Shed. Finds Barrett. Going to the rim. Getting the roll. Raptors within 6. Yeah, Pistons are efficient, but sloppy on the ball. Raptors are very good on the ball, but inefficient. It's a weird blend right now. If we can clean up the efficiency, we are going to win this game. Somebody needs to fucking guard this guy, though. Robinson with another 3. Oh, sorry, it's a long 2, according to Matty D. 3 ball for Shed off the mark. Oh, sorry, got the bounce again. That's twice Raptors have gotten a friendly bounce off the rim. Still will, as much as it went in, a Shed 3 that early in the shot clock should be illegal for this team. When that happens, Darkos needs to call the police and say there's been a crime committed. We cannot allow this to happen again. Shed early shot clock 3, no. What is grading this game? I don't know, man. The Raptors won by 52 points 2 days ago, and every second Grady Dick was on the floor, he was pissing his pants with how bad he played. In a game where, you literally couldn't look bad, he looked awful and got outplayed by everyone else. That's the nail in the coffin for me. It's over for his playtime this year. If you can't even look good in that game, it's over, man. Another steal for the Raptors. Shed has it. 47 seconds on the game clock. Raptors within 6. Barnes to Pirtle at the rim. Makes the reverse layup. Raptors turnovers. Forcing them. And offensive rebounds. Keeping them in this game. And they're within 4 here. Can they get a stop to end it off? Harris. Fouled by Ingram. He's going to head to the line for 2. Yeah, the Pistons have built a quality roster here of good defenders and shooters. Oh, that Robinson 2 is going to turn into a 3. That was not... You straight hating. You must have watched a different game than me if you thought he looked good in that Orlando game. We're watching different sports out here. I look forward to Grady Dick proving me wrong on a different team. Because if it doesn't clean up, he'll be on a different team this time next year when he's salary dumped at the trade deadline. Look, he's a talented player. Absolutely. A change of scenery could help him turn it around. For whatever reason, it's not clicking in Toronto right now. I believe he can turn that around in the offseason. Believe that's drifting away slowly, but you can't play him anymore. It's over for this season. You can't play him. Barrett through some contact, getting the and one. Wow, what a half by R.J. Barrett. And if he can make the free throw, we are within 2 here. What a play there. Oh, a pickoff for the Jays at second to end the inning. So Stick, I got the flu. Mason on the mound. 56-54. One more stop. Come on. Within 2 at the half. Jenkins. 3-ball over Shed. Good contest, and he still made it. Well, there's a pretty good assessment of the first half. Pistons making everything. Raptors keeping in it with the defense and the offensive rebounding, but not good enough in the efficiency category. So they're down by 5 here, but they're right here in the game. A lot to take positively. Need to start getting some shots to fall, man. 3 of 15 from 3 is just not going to cut it. I'm not going to chalk it up to shots just didn't fall. I'm going to chalk it up to, no, you got to fucking make them fall. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get that straight. Absolutely. In that first half, Barrett led the way with 18 points. He was tremendous. Barnes really struggling to score here. You know, we're feeling the lack of, I think, pull-up threat and shooting here with Scotty Barnes because it's a physical Pistons team. He's not been able to get to the spots that he wants. Barrett's been able to do it, though, so, you know, maybe we got to approach it a bit differently for Barnes. He's 0 of 4, 6 assists. We need to be better. We're playing the 1 seed in the East. Your star player's got to step up. Walter struggling here. He's had a really good month, but just not on it quite tonight. But we've had some good production off the bench to kind of make up for that. Jamal Shedd's got 6. AJ Lawson's hit a 3 on that 4-point play. Murray Boyles has 6. And Mamu, after that amazing game against the Magic, come down a little bit here. He's only taken 2 shots, and he's made 1. Pirtle's got 9 points. Ingram's got 8. Just, distributing a lot of the points throughout the lineup other than Walter and Barnes, really. So, got to find a way to get Scotty Barnes activated in this game. Duren has been a problem here. Pirtle just is not quite able to handle that physicality down low. There's nobody else we can throw on him here. Jenkins is 9, and Duncan Robinson has 8 for the Pistons. And the biggest thing, why we're down by 5, is we're shooting 42%, they're shooting 61%. So, given these statistics, kind of crazy that we are, even in this game, we're shooting 90% lower from the field, 42% lower from 3. They're 8 of 13 from 3. 5 more makes on 2 less attempts from 3 for the Pistons. We're 3 of 15. There is the big stat there. You got to knock down your shots. Not shots aren't falling, like Darko says a lot. Somebody's got to fucking make some shots from 3. You know, Walter, the bomb, are the guys you need to rely on there. They haven't made a 3 yet tonight. We need to have some guys start hitting shots. Now, the reason we are still in this game, 9-3 for offensive rebounds, though Murray Boyles had a few. I think it was they credited him with 2 on the 1 possession. He has 6 offensive rebounds. A bunch of them are on the same possession. That being said, we're still ahead in offensive rebounding, and we forced 5 more turnovers than we've committed. So we've taken 9 more shots, and we've taken 8 more free throws. That is why the Raptors are still in this game. But you have to think Detroit will clean it up a little bit. So you got to step up your efficiency. You got to be better from a scoring standpoint if you want to win this game. And winning this game goes a hell of a long way towards the standings here. You're tied with the Hawks in games back, but you have 1 less loss than you're ahead of them in the loss column. You're only 1.5 games up on the Sixers. This every win is going to go a long, long way for this team right now. So win the games you can. This is a game right now where they can win. They're good enough to go and win this game. It'd be really unfortunate to lose this opportunity here. Skyburns, get your ass in the paint. I mean, it's tough when he's playing as a point guard to get into those spots as often. But, yeah, it feels like he can be a bit more aggressive. Yeah, we're getting exposed for our lack of shooting today, for sure. You know, no doubt, no No disagreement there from myself. Absolutely. He needs to step up. I like what Sky's done this game and last game. Don't allow BI to slow down the pace. Yeah, Barnes, the tempo's up when Barnes on the floor. He's a good passer. He has 6 assists, but out of the scoring as well. Probably won't get the 4 seed. We probably won't. We're too far back. But we can get the 5th seed. We could, yeah. We could get the seed we currently occupy, for sure. We could just stay there, you know? So, this would be very helpful. This would be very helpful. And you never know. I mean, tomorrow we're playing, we're playing the Kings. We're at home against the Kings. Yeah. You really do need to win that game, okay? You're going to be favored by a lot. I know it'll be the second night of the back-to-back, but you really ought to be winning that game. But every win is extremely valuable. Go win this one. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get some water. When I come back, it'll be pretty much time for the second half. While I'm gone, good opportunity for you to make sure you've liked the stream, hit the like button, subscribe for more Raptors content. Don't go anywhere. Second half soon. Let's do the door shot for the day. Let's see. A little snack too. A little booth. Some crackers. All right. I think I missed the last one. But it was like in and out. It was front rim kind of bouncing and popped up. That was what it was, I think. All right. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got it. We're winning now. We are winning now. Nice and clean. Easy bucket. Easy money sniper. I've got that. LeBron is about to pass Kareem for all-time wins. It'll be against the Cavs. Wow. His entire life is just a movie, isn't it? Hollywood script. You know what? If it truly was a script, he has to win one more chip, I think. How are the Magic doing tonight? Wow. 100 to 100 for Suns and Magic. Magic can't get worse than the last game they played, can it? All right. Good snack. Good little boost. Damn, 905 lost. It's kind of a shame when they don't have like a... we needed AJ Lawson tonight, so it is what it is, but it's kind of a shame that he couldn't play for the 905. All right, well... hopefully the Raptors can do something in the playoffs. Jay's got 2 on. 2-1 down. 2-1 up, sorry. 1 out. So they play Okamoto. Oh, should we play in the Kings tomorrow? Yes. If we win today, you're 3 in a row, and you got a good chance of making it 4 tomorrow. Go win today. Commercial break, then we'll have second half. Base hit. That should score. Hustle. Yeah, that'll score. 3-1 Blue Jays. Let's make it 2 Toronto wins tonight. Are the Leafs playing today? They played yesterday, I think. They fired their GM yesterday. Felt like appropriate. No, they played yesterday and won. Next week is the last week. Yep. It hasn't felt as long of a season as it has in the past couple years. That's for sure. So 3-1 Jays and a chance for more. Okamoto doing some good work, man. '16 Raptors were the best time to be an NBA fan. I think the best time to be a Raptors fan was in probably 2018, 2019. That was my preferred year. I feel like yesterday Anthony Davis got traded. That feels... I am in a different boat. That feels like a lifetime ago. I can't believe it's only been like a year since that trade. Time feels a lot more segregated year by year to me because I move every year, unfortunately. I wouldn't like to, but this is my 4th living space in the last 3 years, 3.5 years. So, I was at a different apartment when Anthony Davis got traded. So it feels a bit longer for myself there. And 80 plays for the Wizards now, indeed. What are we talking about? Lakers. Kobe's 81-point game. Wow. 4-1 Jays? Got him. Damn. Okamoto a bit too aggressive going to first. Oh, he wants to challenge. 4-1 Blue Jays. Vladdy gets around, gets home. Time will tell if trading for Davis was a good move by the Wizards. Blue Jays are challenging this. This would put Okamoto on third base. 4-1 Blue Jays. He looks out to me, man. Okamoto kind of sucks at challenging, man. He had a ball like a 2 inches outside the zone the other day and didn't challenge the ball, the strike call, which struck him out. And then here, he looks out on the slide. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but if you're I mean, you got to know if you were safe or not. Yeah, he is out. Didn't even look like that close. Holy hell, Brandon. Dwight Powell starting second half. Dwight Powell still playing, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, second half is underway. Scoreboard's a little bit behind. I will fix it. All right, scoreboard has been resynced, so if you're watching along with me, make sure... Actually, I need to change it again. Oh, wow, that's a double. That is another one for the Jays. All right, now the scoreboard is synced, so if you want to update over there. 5-1 for the Blue Jays. Ernie Clement double. Kyle will sign a one-day contract one day, but he's never playing for the Raps again, I don't think. Okay. Keep on forcing turnovers, crash the glass. Got to make more shots, though. Osar Thompson line makes free throw there, 62-56. Down by 6. Shooting very poorly, but getting a lot more shots. Barnes rises up mid-range, misses. Pirtle with the putback. So 0-5 from the field now for Barnes, who's just not gotten the offense going here. But Pirtle cleans up the mess. Duran with the slam. $5. Gradick will be an all-star in the next 10 years. I'll take that bet. We'll revisit this conversation in 2036. I got it. If he's an all-star before that, I'll send you $5. I'll transfer you. If he doesn't, make sure you still come to the channel and send me my $5. That'd be really cool if he was an all-star one day, though. I don't see it happening. I think the bet should be, will Gradick be in the league in 10 years? That's a real bet. I don't know, man. The way it's trending, he won't be, but he could definitely turn it around and have a good career. More runs to Jays? No, that's a replay. Sorry. Not tapped in. 65-58. Tap in here. Jenkins fouled on the floor. Jenkins wants a shooting foul. How could that be a shooting foul? Should watch Magic game. Shoot screen. I watched the game. I turned it on right before the run started. I just unfortunately wasn't able to stream for it, but I did watch the game from that point on. So I got the full experience of that one. That was crazy. That was a lot of fun. Jenkins, defended by Pirtle, pass in for Duran. Who the fuck is guarding this guy? What? How does that even happen? Who is guarding him? So Barnes is down guarding him. Then Walter comes back. What the fuck is Barnes doing? That was awful defense, man. Yeah, Scotty, I don't know why Scotty is coming off Duran there. Like, Walter's got to make that move out to the perimeter. No. Can't be making these mistakes when you're shooting this poorly, man. Down by 9 now. Got to fight back into this game again. Yeah, rare L for Scotty, the defensive end, for sure. But we'll bounce back. He's a runner for DPOI, most likely. Well, he is. He's not going to win it because Wemby's going to win it. But if Wemby doesn't win it, then Chet's going to win it. But if Chet doesn't win it, Gobert will probably win it. But then, if Gobert doesn't win it, Scotty Barnes would win it. He's probably going to land 4th in DPOI voting, unfortunately. I'd really like him to finish 3rd and be a finalist. I think that'd be really good for the resume and to talk about in videos. But I think ultimately he will finish 4th because there's just 3 absolute monsters of defense ahead of him in that race, you know. Wemby might win MVP, by the way. I don't know if you guys have been following that. Wemby is absolutely live for the MVP. I don't think he deserves it over Shea, but like he's picking up steam for sure. I'll have a look at the updated odds on it. See what direction it's going in. Yeah, plus 350 now. So that's an implied, what is that? Implied probability of 22%, not accounting for the VIG, so probably more like 15 to 20%. Not out of it. Not out of it by any stretch. But DPOI is locked. Like, he's winning that. He is, yeah, he's minus 5,000. He's winning that. Implied probability of 98%. So probably more like, probably like 90+% he's winning DPOI. It's close to 100% at this point. RJ to the rim. 100 blocks, 100 steals, best clutch defensive player, not top 3 is crazy. Well, Wemby and Chet are locks for like finalists. He could be above Gobert, but Gobert's impact in the Timberwolves is so profound. Like the difference between like the Timberwolves without him on the court are shit on defense. With him on the court, they're one of the best in the league. Like it's such a stark contrast when Gobert is on the floor, which is why I understand why he might get in ahead of him for the top 3. But we'll see how people vote. I mean, you got to value some switchability. Scotty Barnes can guard every single position. That's got to have some value for the DPOI conversation as well. You know, Chet's the best defensive player. He's a very good defender. Best defensive player on the best defensive team. So, part of the reason why he's up there as well. And, I mean, he is very good on defense. If Wemby didn't play 65 games, Chet would have won this. God, we are missing free throws, man. Barrett at the line missed the first one there. Second free throw is good, though. So, after within 7. Jenkins trying to go all the way the other side. Steps out of bounds. Robinson missed the 3 anyways. Barnes on the ball here. Harris defending. Passes to nobody. Out of bounds. There was a breakdown of communication there. I don't know if somebody didn't know the play, but it looked like Barnes was passing to Pirtle. Pirtle was not expecting the pass to come to him. That was bad. Jenkins in mid-range. Gets the fall. So Raptors down by 9 once again. They are having a rough go of things in the third quarter so far. They are a good third quarter team. They're not a good fourth quarter team. So if they want to stack up a comeback, this is the spot where you got to do it. It's out of bounds off us? Okay, Barnes is not arguing, so must be the correct call. Barnes misses again. He is struggling to score tonight. He's been so exceptional in the last 4 games, but it's just not been there for him tonight. I think he's 0 of 6 now, Scotty. Yeah, 0 of 6, just the 1 point. 7 assists, but no points there. Oh, wow, Raptors actually do get the ball. Okay, so they changed their minds. The Raptors have the ball here. Ingram getting to a spot. And no foul. How's that a foul? Barnes going to work. Kick out to Shed for 3. Way off the mark. We got to stop green-lighting Shed shooting threes, man. Shot clock was down there, I guess, but still. We need to collectively come together and say no more. Barnes. Fadeaway 2. Finally, a field goal for Barnes. His first of the game. It's 71-62. Jenkins nearly turns it over. Keeps the ball, though. Finds Duren going at Pirtle. Pirtle just ties him up for the foul. And he's going to put him at the line. Yeah, time for some subs here, man. Offense not happening right now. Putting ourselves in perilous position here. What's the weather like right now? I think Canada's soccer started. A little drizzle. Shed shoots like 20% for 3. I'd be a little surprised if it was that high, to be honest. If only we could look it up in mere seconds. Here we go. From 3 this season. He's actually, you know what? He's actually 31% from 3 this season. I thought it was much lower. What is it in the month of March? Shed for 3 doesn't go. That would have been funny. Doesn't go in the 3. Jamal Shed since March 1st. Let's try this. Since March 1st, he is 18.8% from 3. So it's lately where it's been the worst. 73-62. I mean, you gotta stop with this Grady Dick shit. It's really fucking pissing me off. If it's rage bait, it's good rage bait. CMB down low. Good bucket off the feed by Barnes. He's been electric passing, man. I think he's got 8 assists now. Just the one made shot, though. All right, that's rage bait. You're fine. No more rage bait. I won't say it again. 18.8 from 3 is trash. Well, I don't think we sold the pick. We have a decently reliable backup point guard out of a 45th overall pick. That is a tremendous use of a draft pick. A 45th pick. Osar Thompson, reverse layup's good. The Pistons starting to pull away now. So the Raptors no longer getting the turnovers and the offensive rebounds they were getting. And as a result, without the offense picking up, they are putting themselves in a hole. Down 13. Ingram for 3. Like, not even close, man. Ingram's fucking... He's just nowhere near on some of these 3-point attempts, man. You're allowed to support Grady Dick, but to use the 3-point statistic to compare Jamal shedding Grady Dick is beyond idiotic to the point it can only have been done on purpose for the sake of pissing people off. Duran wants this bad. That's all ball, man. That's a horrible call. We should challenge this. Duran wants to get the shot off quick. Challenge this shit, no? Well, I guess it's Duran in the line. He did make the first, though. But, man. Yeah, the game is now getting out of hand. Agreed. Duran makes both his free throws. 15-point game now. Ingram's 3-ball is cheeks. I think he's like 38% this season. He's like close to 40. Ingram's 3-ball is fine, actually, quite good. If my understanding is correct, we can just look it up. Let's have a look. Ingram's 3-point percentage this season is 38% on 4.7 attempts. That's like, it's pretty good, man. I'm more than okay with that. Jamal should foul Jenkins. That's questionable call. And they're in the bonus. It is bad. It's gotten bad. It is bad now. We are here now. Jenkins to the line to make it a 17-point game. So we're looking for adjustments. It is the Pistons who have made the better ones. Much more secure in their possessions, and the offense is continuing to roll. Jenkins hits both. 17-point game. Barrett. Driving. Kick out is stolen. It's just getting worse here, man. Robinson for 3. That's about right. 20-point game, and that might be it. That might be it. And then the Raptors turn it over again. Did they turn it over? It was a foul. Technical, sorry. It was technical called against Thompson. "17 minutes of game time to go. It's going to take something to make this comeback, and I'm not sure it's something they have. Pistons are challenging here. Juno coming to join us. Hello, Juno. You want to come say hi? Come here. Want to come say hi? Come here. My dog's here. We took her to get her nails cut today. She did not like that, man. She was a problem. Thankfully, she's not too big, and we could kind of pin her, hold her. And props to the lady cutting her nails, because I thought she would have quit at some point, but she got them all. Hey, buddy. Come up. Come say hi. Come up. Come up. No. Come here. No. Come here. All right. She doesn't want to come up. So, yeah, down 20 here. It's a brutal third quarter. Raptors look pretty good for the most part, but not in this half. Pistons have made the adjustments. They are eating our lunch right now. RJ, 19 points. Only real... I mean, Ingram's doing fine. Not enough players have shown up in offense. Really, you didn't get enough out of Barnes points-wise. He's 1 of 7. He's got 8 assists, but he's 1 of 7. You need to be. He's got high standards, and he needs to be better. Walter, no points as well. Just a rough night for this team. Hopefully, well, let's see what we can do tonight. Still got 17 minutes of game time. Try and make something happen. If not, you've got a game, very winnable one tomorrow against the Kings. You're still in charge of your own destiny. You win all of your games. You are the 5. Actually, is that true? You win all of your games. You are a top 6 seed at the least. So it is in your hands. Not a lot of AJ Lawson in this half. The Pistons have stepped up. Let's say for what it is here. So the call is overturned, but it's a technical foul still. So Raptors will get 1 free throw. So Ingram will go to the line. And misses. Oh, we can't do anything today. We cannot do anything today. 15 to 20. Wow. It's not even that horrific. It's like 73%, but it's not good, but not horrific. 5-1 Jays and 2 men on second and third with 2 outs here. With Vladdy at the plate, I mean, you got to walk him. You're not facing Vladdy, are you? Another 3 for Duncan Robinson. Oh, my God. Haven't used it. We haven't hit many threes tonight, man. 5 threes. Oh, well, there's a 5th 3. All right. Well, I said I haven't used it much. We'll use it there. We're down by 20. Detroit is not a solid team. I mean, they are the 1 seed. You probably got to be pretty good to be the 1 seed. I would say at the minimum you're solid if you're the 1 seed. Now, they don't have Cade, but they still are good. They're a well-oiled machine at this point. Barrett for 3. We can't beat good teams like the Pistons, right? There's no way we could beat a team like the Detroit Pistons, right? They're just too good. Like, they don't even have Cade. If they had Cade, no hope the Raptors could beat the Detroit Pistons with Cade Cunningham playing. Barrett for 2. Wow, Barrett. God, they would be getting Orlando Magicked if they didn't have RJ Barrett playing. It'd be a 50-point fucking blowout if they didn't have Barrett tonight. Good Lord, is he just doing everything for us on offense? Not everything. He's doing a lot of the heavy lifting on offense. Jenkins again. That's a foul. Mamu fouls a lot. Is it just me you notice? Is that that's like a completely eye test, not backed up by anything. It feels like Manu fouls a lot. Can't shoot this poorly and keep up with the 1 seed, no matter situation. You can't go 5 of 21 from 3, man. They are 10 of 16. Like, there's your difference. 5 more makes on 6 less attempts. That's your biggest difference. We've smoked them in the possession battle. We're still getting done like this. If you spam grade all caps, I will ban you. Yeah. I won't ban you, but I'll hide you. You'll be able to message, but nobody will ever see it. That would definitely be the last straw for me, for sure. But it's good you asked. Jenkins in the wing to Levert. Doesn't go. Finally, a missed 3. Tomorrow will be a new day. Travel home. Do you think they fly to Detroit? Do they fly to Detroit, you think? Probably, right? I mean, you got the plane. It's like a 4-hour drive. Do you fly? If you're an NBA team, do you fly to Detroit? I think you gotta. Especially back-to-back. It saves you a bit of... Gets you a bit of extra sleep at home after the game. What's the just flight to Detroit? 1 hour? Not even, is it? I don't know. Imagine that being your job. The coordination of travel. Why is AJ Lawson only... He's had a pretty good year. Why is he only checking in right now? Well, he made a 3. And we haven't made many. Yeah, I wouldn't say good. But he had a good game against the Magic. Say overall, good day in chat. Well, that's great to have you back, Thomas Perry. Glad I was able to find a fix. Lawson steps out of bounds. Even wow. All right. Today was a pretty bad day. Gonna be honest. Raptors are losing here. Had to take my dog to get her nails trimmed, which was not very pleasant. But I guess she has her nails done now, so that's good. Italy lost in the last round of the FIFA World Cup qualification playoffs, so they are not going to the World Cup for the 3rd consecutive tournament. Still doesn't quite feel real that they've missed it again, but they have, and I will have to come to terms with that as an Italian. As a man who possesses Italian heritage, I'll have to come to terms with that. But silver lining, I'd much rather Italy be there, but Canada has a very easy group at the World Cup as a result of this. But, yeah, stunning from the Italians. And we have this here. This is not going very well. But I've got you guys here. You guys are supporting the channel. I appreciate that. So it's not all bad. Got a cool hat today for $13. This one was $12, and need to cut the rope off it, I think, if I can, but it isn't all bad. It isn't all bad. Cutting rope off of New Era hat. See if that works. See if there's somebody who's done it. How to remove rope on New Era hat. This is a search on TikTok. Let's see if somebody's done this. And there are no videos that have come up that will help you cut the rope off of it. Oh, here's a video maybe. Detroit just lost a challenge, by the way. People have done it. Get some sharp sewing scissors. Cut it back as close as you can. I might go for it. Anyways. 95-76. Sasser lobbed in for Duran, stolen by CMB. If we can make a mini run here, maybe we got a shot in the fourth quarter, but 1:45 to go in the third right now. Yeah, I'll look through TikTok, but find something. I'm worried about this again because this game is kind of lost on me, you know? People have said they've done it. People say they do it. It'll take some fucking sharp-ass scissors. It just... Yeah, it just looks worse with the rope. And in our worst case, it was a $12 hat. That's really nice, but it's $12. March Madness greatest year. I agree. I think people just like to hate on everything. I mean, people always say NBA ratings are down. NBA sucks now. Ratings are higher than ratings have gone up this year. They're higher than last year. I think people just like to complain, man. I think because people get upset when people complain, it just feeds it into the algorithm. You're more likely to see it. Hot take culture, you know, all that. Take a door shot. Hey man, I made my door shot tonight. I ain't rolling the dice again. I'm cashing out with my dub there. Duran. Backing down CMB. Wow, that's nice pass. But he's blocked by Barnes. Wow. That was crazy. What a block by Barnes. Can he score too? He's tripped up. Oh, fuck me. Landed on his knee. Oh. Got tripped and landed on his left knee. Oh, we have a game tomorrow. Oh, my God. He got tripped and just landed right on the knee on the hardwood. Okay. So, at least it's an impact injury, not structural to his knee. Hopefully just a little banged up, but that's going to be sore tomorrow. Hopefully he's still good to go there. Super Morty. I might be a diehard Pistons fan, but I have mad respect for the Raptors and their fans. Well, thank you. I wish Raptors fans had mad respect for the Raptors and their fans sometimes, but glad you do. Hey, the Pistons have suffered a while. So it must be fun to be watching the team this season. I may not even check out of the game here. That type of knock can swell up for the next game now, so hopefully he's all right. But Raptors not giving up on this game just yet. Blue Jays, well, I'm watching Jeff Hoffman. It's a 1-2 count. I imagine I'm behind you, and I imagine he's about to throw the winning pitch. Pop out to center field. Blue Jays, 4-1. We're rolling, baby. All right. At the end of the quarter, I've got a question for you guys. I need your help with. Is that a grade raising the back? It is, actually. So I do like him. He just kind of sucks right now. But it is. I do have a Grady Dick jersey. It was a gift, but I am very happy with it. I got it in his rookie season. It was a gift from my friends. Yeah, it is important to remember, Super Morty man. We won that shit. We won a chip. We gotta appreciate that more. Pick one of these two players to add to the current day roster. 2020 Terrence Davis or 2021 Jalen Harris. Man, 2020 Terrence Davis was decent, man. 2021 Jalen Harris. I mean, was 2020? That was Champa season. Jalen. I mean, he was putting up some big numbers in March in a tanking team. Terrence was putting up like solid numbers with like a winning team. I gotta go 2020 Terrence Davis. And then he got a little physical off the court, which he probably shouldn't have done. And he stopped being good at basketball. He can't still be in the league, can he? Another missed three for Walter. Mamu rims out the buzzer. It's not our day, man. It is not our day. All right, you guys gotta need Matt Thomas. You gotta be able to do more than shoot. And Matt Thomas is a good lesson there. All right, I got a question for you guys. You tell me how you would have handled this. So I play on a rec league soccer team. I play in like a 7v7 league, and it was our last game of the season on Sunday, and we didn't make the playoffs, so we had a consolation game. We didn't make the finals, so we had a consolation game. I'm not in this league, for the glory of winning the rec league. It'd be nice, but like I'm there to play and have fun with my friends. So, anyways, my team, we make sure we have enough players to go play. We go to the game, 3 p.m. Sunday, right? 3 p.m. Sunday. We show up to the game 2:45. We start warming up. We notice we don't see our opponents. Game about to start at 3 p.m. We go on the field. No ref. No other team. So we go to the staff running the league. Where's the other team? They told us on Friday that they forfeited the game. So I said, why didn't you tell us? We have gone out of our way on our Sundays to be here. Some people have families taking time off. I just say this, but we've taken time out of our Sundays to be here. We got people who got families. We got people who have jobs. They're taking time off to be at this, right? I was like, you found out on Friday you had 2 entire days to tell us there was no game, and you didn't. Why would you not just send us a message? They said you should email the league and ask for a refund in the game. So I did. So I asked for it. So how would you guys handle that? Because I think I'm entitled. My team's entitled to a refund of that. They let us use the field to just scrimmage or whatever. But sure, we did that. We had fun, but we all just would have stayed home if we knew there wasn't a game. But I think we're entitled to a refund on that. I play in rec leagues, and it happens all the time. The other team just doesn't show up to the game. They don't let the league know. Nothing you can do about it. That shit happens. I move on. The fact they had 2 days. Sure, we watched Final 3. The fact they had 2 days to let us know was not it for me. So I and many of my teammates were very upset about that. So I think my team is entitled to a refund of so it was 8 games this season, 1/8 of the season. All you had to do was take 30 seconds. Hey, you know what? They got my phone number. I text one of the guys, one of the people of the league. He could have fucking sent a 5-second text message. Other team forfeited, no game Sunday. Sweet, we won't be there. What do you guys think? F is close as I would be fine. I don't get. We got the win. It was a consolation game. The game was irrelevant. But like, I paid to play in the league because I like playing. I like playing soccer. I don't care about. It'd be nice to win. That's a bonus. But I'm not there to win. How much to rent the field? It's. I don't know how much it costs, but. The equivalent would be around $200, which is not like, listen, $200 divided 9 ways. It's not like, we're making bank off this. What's that, $22 a piece? But like, I think it's the principle here that I'm upset about. It's like, you had 2 days. What they should have done, they're idiots. They should have lied and said, they just didn't show up. We had no idea. But the guy said immediately, they let us know on Friday. Like, what? You could have told us. 2 days later, sorry, let's read this. Super Mario Man, that's so weak. 2 days later, you show up for a game at 3 p.m. with no advance notification. Absolute red flag, ain't it? Refund should be 100% guaranteed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, what also ticked me off, there was no ref. It's a ref's league. If a ref was there, it would have indicated it was a late cancellation. But they told the ref there was no game because there's no ref that showed up. So they were able to message the ref that there was no game, but not the paying participants, We played, they gave us the field time, so we played, we had an hour, we played 4v4 for the hour. So, it wasn't like completely wasted time, but we would have just rather not gone at all. The staff was busy somewhere else. Bad staff. I mean, hey, maybe, but they had enough time to text the ref. Wouldn't have taken them too long, Any Pacey Wiggers next season? Hey, if we do, I can let you know. We're taking this next season off, but we'll see. We'll see if we need numbers. Call Sergi Bach, deal the manager. Get my mom on it. We got us. We had an issue with some scheduling earlier in the season when we had a game rescheduled last minute, and we have a Croatian woman on our team, and she was not pleased, and she requested the phone number of the league and voiced her displeasure. Let's say. Do I have faith? I don't have a lot of faith in this game, hence why I'm talking about this right now. Yeah. All I like to do is send a text. That's why I'm upset. So, like, if other teams show up, they forfeit, I'm pissed off, but, like, that's not the league's fault. Nothing they can do. I understand. Okay? The other team just didn't show up for a consolation game. I'll move on. But, like, to have us show up. And we, behind the scenes, I'm almost pissed off because I had to, fight to get enough players to show up for this game so that we wouldn't be the team that forfeited. And then that shit happens. Yeah, very frustrating. So I'm working on that. We'll see if they can. We'll see if they will accommodate my team with that. Everything's going for the team. That Herder hit the side of the backboard and still went in there. I was pissed. I was very polite in my email, though. I was not super polite to the guy who was there, I'll be honest. But it was heated at the moment, and I apologize for that. It wasn't crazy. I wasn't fucking in his grill yelling at him, but I was frustrated. Visibly, audibly frustrated. If they don't try to rebuild, I'll sick my fucking Raptors fan army. No. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. The problem is I can't even play in a different league because this league is. I get you this. You get what you pay for, I suppose. This is the cheapest league you can get for short-sighted, and this is the league with the most options for days of the week to play. So I might be cooked and just have to stay in the league regardless. next time my team wants to play. But still, I think, as a bit of goodwill to the players, it's not like my first season. I've played this league many times. I think it'd be right to refund the 1/8 of the season fees. You get what you pay for. I get it, but it's not like it's pennies. Basically, we're paying $200 a game per game. 2 teams, $400 for each game that takes place. Multiple fields, they're getting good money for this. They got 3 games going at once. You got 6 teams paying $200 each. You're making $1,200 an hour. Somebody on staff could have texted us. Is Herter free next season? I don't know. Actually, I don't know what his contract situation is. Anyways, Morant over. Seems like most people are on my side, but some are not. But yeah, I'm upset. Levert and 1. Yeah, I think this game's kind of cooked, but I'm going to stick it out until garbage time. If it gets to garbage time, I will be out of here. No, I'm with you. Jan and Jamie, I'm with you. I mean, you get what you pay for. And this league is very disorganized, but even still, I think we can be better. He will be a free agent center. I mean, I'm not holding my breath on that one. Start your own league. I barely have the facilities to put in my own team, get enough players for my own team, let alone get an entire league going. There are other leagues that exist that actually have a forfeit deposit. So you pay, for instance, there's another league that I was looking at where you pay $500 deposit up front, and you get that money back at the end of the season so long as you don't forfeit any of the games. And I think it's the right way to go. Because even if they had told us in advance, I would have understood that it's not their fault. So sure, whatever. I'd be pissed because it's well, I want to play. I've paid to play. Now I can't because of this team. So forfeit deposit. Yeah, I'm a busy guy. I have 2 jobs if you include YouTube, which is a little side thing. I have a full-time job that requires extensive hours. I gotta chill a little, I don't have a lot of free time, and I'm not using my free time on running a rec soccer league. $5 deposit front, right way to go. Yeah, and even at that point, it could be just maybe make it a $400 deposit every time you don't show up to a game. It's $200. So if you forfeit 3, then I guess at that point the team should be out of the league. But yeah, just upsetting situation. Well, that's bad defense. Down by, with that bucket, 23. You got a game tomorrow. I mean, I don't want to I hate to give up. Forfeit. I hate to forfeit. But you got a game tomorrow. You're down by 23 to the number 1 seed. Might be time to just call it and say, let's rest up. Get Grady Dick, get Garrett Temple in. Get the Jonathan Mobos here, get him in. And rest up for tomorrow. If Bobby Webster called you and said, I want you to coach the Raps, would you? I'm not turning down NBA money. I'll be there. I'd do a bad job. I'd get fired, but yeah, I'd be set for life with that contract. No. Good night to Allie. Thanks for sticking it with me. If you made it to the 4th quarter, thanks for sticking it with me. Scheduled loss anyways. I wouldn't think that. No Cade. They're on the second night of a back-to-back. They were at OKC last night. They had a long travel day. We should have been more competitive than this. But win tomorrow. Got to win tomorrow. Tomorrow you got to win. Kings. Win that fucking game. What's my starting 5 as coach? I would have had the same starting 5 as was out there today. Barnes at point guard, and Walter, Ingram, Barrett, Pirtle. Get Will Lou on a 10-day. He's pretty tall, isn't he? Would he get posted? What is my all-time starting 5? Well, for the Raptors, sure, let's do it for the Raptors. Let's go Kyle Lowry. Let's go DeMar DeRozan. Kawhi Leonard. I'm going to go Pascal. You got to go Pascal Siakam. Definitely going Pascal over Chris Bosh. Do I have room for VC? Maybe I got to put VC at the 2 and take out DeRozan. I think that's what I'd do. I hate how much the fan base come around with Vince Carter. You do you. Enjoy it. Whatever. Vince Carter's happy. Fan base. I don't like it. I'm still don't think he's worthy of forgiveness anyways. Might have to put him at the 2 ahead of DeMar DeRozan. At the 5? At the 5, I'd probably just put Bosh, actually. Just put Bosh down at the 5. That'd probably be my 5. No room for Antonio Davis, no. I'll put Bosh to 5, so we're going to go Lowry. We'll go Vince, but it could be DeRozan. We'll go Kawhi, Siakam, Bosh. That's my 5. 6th man, DeRozan. 7th man, I don't know. 6th man, DeRozan. Bargnani. No. Mamu for 3. And he connects. All right. So we don't have Ingram or Barnes out. So it's like a mini garbage time here. Walter, Shed, Murray Boyles, Lawson, Mamu. So just like we haven't quit, but we're not going to get hurt or overtired here. We're going to see if these guys can do it. Where would Damon Stoudemire be? I'm not sure. Could we name 20 better Raptors than Damon Stoudemire? I'm not going to play this game right now, but it was a short-lived stint. I don't know. Maybe at this point he wouldn't make the top 20. Gasol or Serge to 5. I'm going to go Bosh over those two, as much as I respect the hell out of them. I'm going to go Bosh to 5. Shed swings it into the corner for Lawson for 3. Back-to-back threes for the Raptors. Damari Carroll, Steve Miles. I'll pass there. Maybe Chuck Hayes sneaks into my bench, though. Chuck Hayes and Jamario Moon. 8 and 9th man. Jenkins for 3 off the mark. We're within 17 here. We make another 3 here. We might have life a little bit. Long pass to Walter. He wasn't quite set. Couldn't get the 3 up. Mamu misses the layup. Tips it in. 15-point game. Detroit timeout. All right, it's not quite over yet. Maybe not quite over. Junkyard Dog A. I don't blame you. The vibes are there. Don't say we're dead just yet, folks. Not quite. There's a chance, baby. There's a chance. Never say die. It's probably done. But you know what? Why not? Why not try? Why not try to make it come back? What, should we just turn around and go home? No. Put it. Don't kill your guys, but see what you can do. See if you can do it. I'm hungry. God damn. My stomach's rumbling here. I can't. I've already eaten enough calories for the day. It's over. Yeah, it's over. I'm too much water for late night snack. Wish I had like a Coke Zero. Crispy Coke Zero would be just what I need right now. High protein. Now I've had enough calories for the day. High protein snack is just eggs. I've already had five eggs today, plus egg whites. Ever tried 0-calorie jelly? I haven't. I am interested, though. I found some 0-calorie buffalo wing sauce the other day. That I haven't tried it yet, but that is something I'm looking forward to trying. 0-calorie, 0-sodium buffalo wing sauce. I love buffalo sauce. So I'm going to throw that on some chicken or some cauliflower soon. But I was at my grocery budget for the month, so I'm tomorrow's a new month. I can get some chicken. 10-calorie pudding. Does that exist? Does that exist? $20 calories. Sugar-free pudding and pie filling. Banana flavor. Huh. $3.49 for a pack on Amazon. Now that looks pretty good. A protein. I already had a protein shake today. 20 calorie. I mean. Hey, we're at 13, guys. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Magnesium teroate. What is that? I take some other stuff. Well, I can look into this. Shot clock violation. Oh, foul by Walter. Wow. All right, we might be in this game. I'm going to look into those puddings, though, because I tell you, that is exactly what I need end of the day. Just a nice, like after dinner. I'm always craving like a little sweet treat, a little snack. That could be it. Yeah, I mean, you don't go crazy. I know that the aspartame is not exactly, well, it's not bad for you unless you have too much. But like, yeah, the chemicals. I mean, diet sodas and stuff, you could have 1 or 2 a day, no problem. You're not going to be anywhere near the limit or the dangerous levels. But yeah, I got to look into that pudding stuff. Good little pick. Yo, it's this group's got us within 11, man. Hang on now. Jose Calderon or Corey Joseph? I mean, Calderon. I actually have a Corey Joseph jersey. I'm not sure I have it here, but I actually do have a Corey Joe jersey. I should bust that out. I've lost some weight. It actually might fit again. It's a large. I'm more of an XL now, but jerseys are kind of big. That actually might fit well now. Might have to bust out the OVO Corey Joe for summer 2026. Got me feeling like summer 2016. Mamu fouls a lot and argues every time. Does he not? How's Canada doing? Canada is tied with Tunisia in the 61st minute. Yeah, Italy. That's yeah, brutal one again. I'm Italian, so well, my family's Italian. Awful. AJ lost for 3. Yo. Hang on now. 11-point game, 4:14 to go. This lineup is got some shit going here. And then Tony Brothers take over. Lawson's still one of the two-ways on the team. This little run, I mean, you're looking for impact players at the end of rotation when needed, and this might be a guy you could turn to, man. $4:11 to go. It's not quite. It's close, but it's not quite dead. Grady Dick in the game. All right. I mean, I don't think you should have done that, but okay. You know you're down by 11. You need threes to fall. Just launch in your shooters, and if he gets hot, maybe something special happens here. So we jank into the line. So we have CMB, Mamu, Lawson. Well, he took off Walter because it's Shed and Grady Dick now. Okay, so I unless he's kind of thrown in the towel, but all right, Grady. 4:11. Show us what you got. Walter fouled out. I'm out to lunch here. Thank you for the correction, one salmon fish. So that makes sense. Bring in Grady. See if you can ignite something from 3. Okay, gotcha. Shed to CMB. Out to Shed. Mamu's got to look for 3. 10-point game. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. It's a game. It's a little bit of a game. Jenkins driving again. Misses the layup. Fast break chance. Shed. Mamu. Oh, shoot that. Drives instead. Dump off to Murray Boyles. Fouled on the dunk. He missed. All right. It could be 8. Yo, this is really not done right now. They sell those pudding things to the grocery store, by the way. If so, I'm gonna have to get it. I don't like ordering groceries from Amazon. I'll put on my grocery list. I'll look for these locale pudding snacks. And I will look at the ingredients list because it just seems so weird to me. All right. Murray Bowles missed the first free throw. Make it 9. And he misses both. Oh. All right. Missed the dunk and then both free throws. They sell them at No Frills Organic section. Gotcha. No Frills is my shop. I'll be there. I'll write down organic section. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking. They got like a shelf just stacked with like the organic snacks. All right, I'm gonna have a look. It was too expensive. How expensive could it be though? Robinson for 3. Okay, I think that's it. Unfortunately, I think that's it. Shed to Mom with the rim. All right. 11. See, I feel better. People make these like fake comeback jokes and get pissed off. Like, why do we do this? Like, this is much more pleasant than watching them roll over and get fucking done by 30. Yeah, they got blown out, but they showed some ability. They got the confidence up higher. Morale's a bit better than it would have been. There are positives to this little run here. Pad the stats a little bit. Murray Bowles got 14 and 10. Another steal? Oh. What is this? 8-second violation. Okay, I mean, okay. No, it's just over the years, Raptors fans have just been getting mad about these fake comebacks and whatnot. But it's much better than rolling over and just getting spanked. You know? Show some fight. You'll feel better in the locker room. I'll feel better watching. Feel better about coming into tomorrow. And they did it with the bench. Starters are resting. Yeah, we had a bad game. We fucked up in the third, and it cost us the game. But that sucks, and I'm upset about that. But I feel better about the game that I would have as a result of this little run here. All right, basically got to come out of this inbound, make a three, and keep the game alive. 2 minutes to go. Shed. Driving. Swatted. That ain't it for him. Duran lays it in. Unfortunately, that's it. 13-point game. Unfortunately, it's over. Shed to A.J. Lawson. Misses at the rim. Mamu gets the miss to the rim himself. Puts it in. Down to 11 again. 1:40 to go, though. I think it's done. Hey, I'll sit it through until Garrett Temple checks in. That's my call to go sit on the couch downstairs for a little bit before bed. Jenkins. You have Detroit over 128. Oh boy. We'll see. Jenkins loses it. Out of bounds. So it'll be 6 seconds here. Detroit should get up 2 more shots. Fultz and Temple checking in. Okay, you know what? We got 123 to go. I'll tough it out, guys. I'll finish the game. But we've entered the Garrett Temple zone. All right. Still in control of our destiny. Got a big game tomorrow. Very winnable game tomorrow against the Kings. Not the end of the world, but upsetting to have folded like we did in that third quarter. Really rough Barnes game, but if I know Scotty Barnes, he doesn't tend to have back-to-back bad games. Hopefully his knee is good to go, though, after getting banged up a little. But he doesn't typically have back-to-back bad ones. 3 ball for Robinson doesn't go. Raptors will push forward again. Mamu layup misses. That would have made it a 10. I think the Pistons will dribble this one out. They can see mid-8 second violation. Think they will dribble it out. Yeah. All right, well, lost by 11, made it look a bit more respectable, but overall, I've said everything I needed to say. A tough performance. Raptors definitely not at their best here. They got to be better. They got to be better than what they did in that third quarter. And more shots need to fall than they did in the first half. But you can't shoot like that and expect anything anything real positive to come of it, the way they shot. So rough, but hopefully we bounce back. And we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Raptors playing against the Kings. Raptors going to be favored by double digits, probably. So got to win that. Thursday, look out. Hopefully a video coming out on the channel. Couldn't be Friday, but one more video this week. Unfortunately, Friday, it's Good Friday. I have a family dinner, so I will not be able to stream. And Sunday, some family from out of town is visiting, and it's possible that plans will be arranged during the window where the Raptors play the Celtics, so I apologize for that as well. So I'm here tomorrow. I might miss the 2 games after that. And but video will be out. Thank you for supporting the channel, guys. Hit the like button if you have not done so already. Subscribe for more content just like this, and I will see you guys again very soon tomorrow. Catch ya. Let's get a win tomorrow.